Hello everyone, and today I will give my top of print-on-demand platforms in 2022. So in this video will be main pod sites where you should sell if you are willing to have better returns, better profit. Yeah, of course, as I always say, it will be a better option to mix different platforms, because in our times we need to have more sales channels, and it can be a better choice for you. But of course, as always, you need to start with something, and it is a normal way if you will add some new platforms after that, after some experience. Yes, of course, this video will be from my experience. I tried not all print-on-demand platforms, but I think nearly 10 different platforms I used in the past, and today I want to make my top for this year. But to be honest, there are not a lot of changes in comparison with previous year or years. And in my rankings, on third place are two different platforms. It's Redbubble and also Teepublic. It's not easy for me to choose some of these platforms for the third place or for fourth place. So I want to give the third place to two different print-on-demand platforms, and they also are the same firm, because I think 2 or 3 years ago Redbubble bought Teepublic, so now there are two different sites, but the platforms are becoming more similar one to another. But of course, some differences are in these platforms. Anyway, I think that pros and cons of these two platforms are quite similar. The best part of them is easiness of start. It is a very easy for beginners platforms where you can register and upload your products faster and without any problems. Yeah, registration on Teepublic now isn't as easy as it was a couple of years ago, but anyway, the registration process on these two platforms is the easiest, and you don't need to have some additional skills to make and upload your designs to these platforms, and you can also make good and stable earnings on these platforms. And also one of good things of these platforms is very wide niches. Yeah, of course, Redbubble target audience is more pop culture oriented, but on Teepublic you can sell almost anything, and you can have some sales too. But of course, if these platforms aren't on the first place, there are some minuses too, and the main minus for me is high competition, really high competition on these platforms, especially now. Yes, it's very easy, but that's the reason why many different designers have their stores on Redbubble and on Teepublic, and now it is easy to start, but not easy to earn a lot of money on these platforms. A lot of different designers, they earn less than $100 on each of these platforms, and if you wish to earn more, you need also to research, to get some additional skills, to understand how search work on these platforms, and in this situation you will get more sales, but in a basic variant not a lot of sales are available. And also if we are talking about Teepublic, here we can find very low royalties. Yes, on Redbubble you can change your margin, and you can set it to a high number, but in most of cases it will not be a lot of money from one sale, so you need to have really big sales amount on these platforms to earn good money every month. Okay, let's go to the second place, and the second place in my top goes to Etsy. Yeah, of course, we can say that Etsy isn't a traditional print-on-demand platform. It is a handmade platform more, but we can also find here a lot of print-on-demand listings, and you can get a lot of sales here too. We can also find a lot of good sites of Etsy. Why I think it is better than Redbubble or Teepublic. And first of all is, of course, higher margin or higher profit that you can get from one sale. Yes, of course, it's up to you what price it will be on your listing, on your short, for example, and you can also set a very low margin, but mostly we can find a higher profitability than on Teepublic and on Redbubble. We can also find here not so high competition. Yeah, a lot of niches that are available on Redbubble or Teepublic, they are not so search on Etsy, and you should definitely research what you need to add on Etsy to get your sales, and you can't just upload anything that you have or anything that you want to sell, because for each listing you will also pay 20 cents for 4 months to get it listed. And it is also one of reasons why the competition isn't so high, because on Teepublic or Redbubble you can upload anything and wait for some sales in future. For most of designers, profit from the shop on Etsy is much higher than from Teepublic or Redbubble. In my case, Etsy is on second place and goes Teepublic and then Redbubble, but usually Redbubble can bring you more than Teepublic. Anyway, Etsy always is a better option, because here most of designers can earn much more than on Teepublic or on Redbubble. But there are a lot of difficulties when you are trying to sell your art on Etsy. And the first one is about customer service that you need to have, because instead of Redbubble or Teepublic or other classic print-on-demand platforms, here you need to have a conversation with your customers. You also need to produce your short or another product. You need to make a lot of different actions to get listed and then to get sales and to promote your listings. And if on Redbubble or Teepublic, when you upload one design, you have a listing with all different products. It is not working in that way on Etsy. Here you can add some t-shirt listing or hoodie listing or mug listing, and it will usually be different listings. So it is not so easy. You also need to have some print providers that can print shorts for you, so it will be print on demand business for you. And of course it needs an additional time from you, and it can't be 100% passive income for you, because you need to make a lot of actions on Etsy. But why it is on second place? Because earnings are higher, and it is very important for print on demand business. And now we're going to the first place, and on top in my ranking is of course Merch by Amazon. Yes, a lot of difficulties with this platform, especially with the registration process. You can't simply register here. You need to request an invitation, and Amazon will think if it will give you a possibility to sell on this platform. And even after that, when you get approved, you don't have a lot of listings, a lot of possibility to add your designs, add some products, because Amazon has a system of tiers, and on first tier you can only upload 10 different designs, and after that you need to upgrade your tier level, and only when you will get tier 500 or tier 1000 you will get better sales. And you will also find a very high competition on Merch by Amazon, what is not so good too. But all these minuses are nothing in comparison with volume of customers on this platform. And even if you will set a lower margin, lower profit from one sale, you can earn a lot of money on Amazon, because very high search volume here and a lot of sales that come from this platform. Another additional bonus of this platform is also different marketplaces. You can sell not only in US, but also you can sell on Amazon.de, or in Germany, or in Great Britain, in Spain, in Italy, in Japan. And if you have some design ideas that will suit these countries and customers from these countries, it can also bring you a lot of sales, and you can even concentrate on these marketplaces where the competition isn't so high. And if we are talking about profitability of Amazon, it can bring you 70% or even more from all your sales on different print-on-demand platforms. And that's why, even with all difficulties of this platform, with all competition and all problems that you can face on Amazon, now for today it is the best platform for print-on-demand business, because you can earn a lot of money on this platform. It was my top of print-on-demand platforms that I created from my experience. Type in comments what is your pod top in 2022, and subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about pod business. I post different videos about pod, and I wish you good sales. See you soon. Bye.